A lot's been going on here on the farm. We have some updates. We have our lavender planted in front of the cottage. We have all of our perennials moved, and probably 90% of our annuals in the ground.
Yeah,
we still have
close.
a little.
Yeah.
We still have a few that need to go in.
Yep, we got our dahlias in the ground this week. We have our brand new tunnel prepped. A lot is happening. We're going to show y'all, and also Jenn is going to show us a new product she thought of. We're always thinking of different ways of making an income here on the farm, and Jenn thought of a really cool thing that was really popular at the farmers market. We'll show y'all here in a bit.
It's raining today, which we actually like. Raining and cool. Best weather for working.
We've had those 90-degree days, and now today is what, like 55 and rainy.
Yeah.
But it started to get dry quickly, even after all that spring rain we had. So it's really good to have this precipitation.
Any chance to put on my vest and bundle up a little bit, I'm on board 100%.
Snuggle and have a hot coffee.
I'd way rather have this than 90-degree temps because I was really having a hard time. But this to me is perfect weather to really work hard on the farm and get everything ready to go.
Yeah.
But you're going to see a difference between how we started on the farm early season to now. Things are really starting to come together. The farm is looking incredible, and I hope you guys think so too. Guys, this is Morgan from Lady Fern Pottery, and she's absolutely amazing. And she has brought us a couple pieces here. I forget what I got. Earrings, mugs and earrings.
Earrings, wow.
Yeah, okay, so here are the official PepperHarrow mugs, and Morgan has burned in a little lavender logo for us. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I actually drank out of this mug this morning.
You did?
I did.
Aww.
So they're wonderful. And then these are the earrings.
I might have to re-pierce my ear.
Yeah, right. I wear these earrings all the time on the farm, and I just really love them. I first got a pair from you, and I just wore the heck out of them, and now I'm like, okay, I have to get these.
Jenn's a dangly earring lady.
I'm a dangly earring person. I love them. So thank you so much. This is excellent.
An update on our sunflower, Steve sunflowers. They have sprouted. They're doing pretty good here. I lost my wheel hoe in the tornado, so we have since ordered a new wheel hoe that I'm waiting on. I ordered a new wheel hoe so I can keep these weeded out. Someone keeps mowing the grass in the sunflowers. I don't know who's doing that.
I don't know who could have done that.
But I guess it's good for kind of some mulch for the sunflowers, but they're doing really good. They're coming up, and I'm excited to see them bloom.
I was trying to add some organic matter to the soil.
Also, next to our sunflower, Steve sunflowers, we have been looking for places to put all these new things that we're doing, all these ideas. I had about a pound of zinnia seeds last year from a wildflower installation. I wanted to find a new area to put them, so I put them right up here, right next to our sunflower Steve sunflowers. So we have our zinnias here, and they're sprouting, and they look really pretty down the road there. I love seeing them sprout like that. I also tried these sunflowers with the earthway seeder in the beet plate. Typically I'll use the corn plate when I'm direct seeding zinnias, but I really wanted to try just something new to put them tighter. Just want to see what we can get away with. I want to cram things as tight as possible and see how successful they can be. So this will be a really good experiment that we'll update y'all on later in the year.
They look amazing.
They look really good right now.
Okay, and right across from the new patch that Adam planted with all of our zinnias, we actually have our pollinator patch. This little area is dedicated to my great-grandmother Vera. It's called Vera's Pollinator Patch, and it is filled with pollinator habitat to give back to all of the pollinators. We're talking birds, bees, butterflies, anything that flies mostly. This is the spot for them. There's a lot of really pretty things in here. I was excited to see that our sage overwintered and it came back up and it's getting ready to bloom. Actually, it's incredible. I've been coming in here trying to do a little bit of weeding, but I can't wait to share updates on all of the pollinators that really take advantage of this area. It's a really special area, and it's a really nice spot to give back and to provide some habitat for our pollinators. This is our new high tunnel, and in the new high tunnel, this is where we're putting all of our specialty dahlia varieties. So Adam just tilled everything up. He has it pre-prepped for me. We're getting the soil kind of ready to go. It needs a little bit of conditioning because right before this, it was just regular grass. So he busted up some sod. We're going to maybe solarize it a little bit more in here, fertilize, give it a retill, and then it'll be ready for my specialty dahlia varieties that I'm going to be putting in here.
We also got our dahlias in the ground this past week, which was a huge accomplishment.
Man,
huge accomplishment.
So everyone asks us how many dahlia tubers we put in the ground. We're now over 10,000 tubers, maybe 12,000 at this point. We're trying to estimate. There are so many. I think that's the one thing Hannah and Austin were like, whoa, you've accumulated quite a collection. I'm like, yeah, I have.
And we've had to break more ground for more dahlias. Our dahlia collection just keeps growing.
And you all will laugh. The last two that I'm like, where do we put them? I don't care. Cornell and Cornell bronze, red and orange. They're prolific, and there are so many. We're like, I don't know where to put them. Just shove them somewhere.
And you may remember in a previous video that I had mentioned that this was going to be dahlias, or we were talking about putting it in lavender. Well, we really needed the space for dahlias, so it's dahlias. We still have more lavender coming, so I prepped ground in the back and getting that kind of chopped up to be a new lavender bed. We always say every year, this is as big as we're going to be, this is as big as we're going to be, and we break more ground.
We keep expanding. How does this happen?
Yeah.
But yes, join us next weekend if you want to see the new lavender field going in. We'll be showing some of that planting exercise back there.
Yeah.
What is it, another acre back there?
I don't know. I haven't whipped up my tape measure yet. But
it's big.
Yeah.
It's big.
More space. Yeah.
More lavender. It's good. The last thing we need to do here in the dahlia beds is to mulch all of these mounds in with straw. And you didn't know this, but I talked to a local farmer, and he's bringing us 80 bales of straw. Winning.
The CF no would have said no.
I know you would have,
but we need the straw. So.
And I probably got over the amount we need, but we needed it, so we'll have extra.
We'll use it. Y'all know that I like to plant my wildflower fields. Here is our first field of sunflowers that is sprouting and doing good. So far, so good with the turkeys. I have seen the turkeys out here scratching, but I really don't see a lot of damage, which I'm really happy about. So we're expecting these when we're getting close to the beginning of June. I'm really hoping that these will start to bloom the beginning of July, maybe around 4th of July, maybe a little bit after that. That's gonna look really cool when these are blooming. Another thing that I said no to was Jenn buying these birch trees. I'm trying to do it cheap and buy it from the Forestry Service and get dollar trees. But Jenn made an investment in these. What are they?
They're Himalayan birches.
Himalayan birches, but they're gonna have these beautiful orange leaves in the fall, which are gonna juxtapose really nicely with the lavender behind it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I am the CF no, but I usually am convinced to say yes.
Barely, but...
Yeah, I'll throw a fit about it, but...
He does, but well worth it. They're gonna be absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I was glad to get these in the ground, and I'm excited to see them turn that really beautiful orange color to really make everything pop with the lavender.
And we need to start getting some trees planted back on the farm. We lost a lot of trees, so it is gonna be nice to start getting some beautiful trees. Now we got rid of a lot of our ugly thorny weed trees and can replace them with beautiful birches and maples and beautiful colorful leaf trees.
Does that mean I can buy some more trees?
We'll go to the Forestry Service and see if we can get them for the dollar a tree.
No. Adam got all of the lavender prepped for me, the beds prepped for me. I came in yesterday and planted all of the lavender here in front of the cottage. It's going to be a huge visual impact for guests as they're coming in, and for a photo backdrop. Absolutely stunning.
So the last thing we need to do is get it kind of filled in with rocks so it's visually pleasing.
Yeah, Adam's making me rock it all in. I'm like, on what time? We don't have time to do this.
Yeah, We need 10 people. We always say that. We could use 10 people.
Yeah, but to move stone, it's going to be a lot of work, but
yeah,
we can do this.
Yep.
It's definitely going to be beautiful, so we can't wait for that.
We need like the local high school football team to come out and move stone.
Hey, let's see if they'll do it. That's good, like cross training, right?
Yeah, yeah. Have it be like a workout. One of the things we're very excited about, it's kind of not farming related, but our house is finally done getting sided. We got the new roof on. Next step is getting it painted.
Yes, we're going white. We're going to have a white house with some black accents, right?
Are we going to do that? We
Well,
haven't decided what kind of accents.
I want the fascia to be painted black on the top, at least.
Okay.
I wanted so many more little accents, and Adam, the CFNO, shut me down.
I just want it all white.
It'll be really nice. We can't wait. It's just one step closer to having our lives back to some semblance of normal. I want to show real quick what the perennials look like. Can we do that real quick? Let's do it.
right.
Come on over. So the perennials are almost done getting all planted up. The perennials are in, we just need to have them finished with the mulch, but our perennials are looking amazing. I finished planting these on Sunday, and now we just have to come in and put the wood mulch in, but you can see how neat and tidy it looks. Everything looks absolutely incredible. And one positive thing with moving the perennials, we thought we wouldn't have blooms, but you can see the salvia's getting ready to bloom, lady's mantle's getting ready to bloom, and actually the baptisia's blooming. So this is amazing. Before, when I moved them, it cut the blooms completely, so it's nice to see bloomage.
But it's not all perennials. On the end, I have some sweet corn growing, some beans, and some snap peas.
Yeah.
So we'll see how those do.
Lots of little surprises.
Yeah, we have not been successful growing sweet corn. It's just something we struggle with. I don't know what it is.
We have too many deer.
Yeah, well, that and raccoons, everything wants to eat our sweet corn here.
Yes, yes. Well,
but can we go in the shop now?
Let's do it. Okay. We were wondering what to do with some of the herbs that we had here on the farm. We've grown some little herbs, and I was trying to think of a really good idea of something that I could put them in to be able to take them to market. So for farmers market, I was kind of just thinking up some ideas, and I went to Target, my local Target store in the Des Moines metro area, and I found these really cute little gift boxes. They have a little handle on them, and I saw them, and they were actually 50% off. So I was like, these would look amazing as little herbal gift planners for farmers market. So I bought a bunch of these, and these were a smashing success for our farmers market this weekend. So I'm gonna show you today how I put together my little herb planter using these little planters that I found at Target. The first thing I did, and again, this is just a hack. I was looking for some great ideas of some product ideas that I could use to take to farmers market. All I did was take little baggies. I have 4 little baggies here, and I used them as my liner to protect my little wooden box so that it won't get too destroyed with moisture and with rain. And I place them into the box, and this is going to hold in the water and also the soil for my little herbs within this little container. So I lined it first with my baggies, and then I'm going to take my soil and I'm going to place my soil into my little planter box, and I'm just placing all of the soil into the box that I have here, and I'm making lots of messes. So I have my box now lined with this soil. Grab my extra, toss that in, and next I'm going to pop my herbs in. So I have some sage, and when I pull them out of the pots that I had them started in, I just like to tear their roots a little bit so that the roots will get established here in their little growing container. But I just use my finger and I make a little spot to pop the sage in, and then I have a little tag for my sage, and I'm going to put the tag right in here, and just so everybody knows that that's sage. I know it is, but people who purchase the little herb planters will know. The next thing I'm going to do is grab rosemary, and again, I'm just going to rip the bottom of the herbs a little bit for the rosemary to make sure that the plant really establishes itself in here. So there's my rosemary. I'm going to pop in the little tag. And then the third thing I have is thyme. And thyme is an amazing herb specifically for the kitchen because you can cook with it. In fact, all 3 of these herbs are perfect for cooking in the kitchen and for a little kitchen herb garden. So I popped in my little thyme. It's a little smaller than the others, but that's okay. And I'm going to pop my tag in. Here is my little herb planter, and again, it makes it really nice. It's a takeaway. People can hold it, they can pop it in a bag, but this is a really functional, cute, easy little way that you can put together a little herb planter. And hopefully this is a good idea for some of you home gardeners, or for people who, like me, who do farmers markets and are looking for some other product ideas, ways that you can think outside of the box to bring product to market. These are really affordable and easy to make, and they were a super big success at farmers market. So I hope it inspired you to try something as easy as what we did here, to create something for yourselves or for something to bring to your local farmers market. Hannah and Austin have been in here. They've been doing some seed starting. We're behind on seed starting as per usual, but they have about 30 trays of seeds done here, maybe 40. And we're just getting caught up on our last succession of seeds that we need for fall. So they're starting all of our fall seeds. All the fall things are getting started right now, and all the fall colors. So that's what you guys have been working on. But we wanted to ask you, we showed everybody the dahlia beds. We want to know from your perspective, how was it to do dahlia planting over the last couple days?
Oh, wow. Not bad, honestly. I love the method that you guys use. It's way better than how we did it the first year we were here, like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Less by hand, more mechanized.
Yes, absolutely love it. We had nice long rows to work with, so plenty of dahlias. Still had to squeeze some of them in. It will be a full field for sure. Overall, I'd say a pretty painless process.
Yeah, actually Hannah said, like, I think we're gonna have this done by noon. I'm like, I don't know about that.
It was close.
There's still a few left, but we really did. We made it, yeah, the special ones are left, and actually Cornell and Cornell Bronze, we already ratted those guys out. We're just gonna shove them into a corner somewhere.
We love a good optimist.
What's that?
We love a good optimist.
I know, but we are almost, what, 99.9% done.
Yeah, just the specialty things and oddballs.
The tornado tubers went in today.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a special thing. The tornado tubers went in. Hannah's like, what? I'm like, yep, pop them in. It doesn't even matter. They don't have to be labeled. Just throw them in a row.
They made it through a tornado, you know? What more can you ask?
Superstars.
Yeah.
Today we showed you all of the things that we have done over the last few days, and we've made a ton of progress, both with the help of Hannah and Austin and Adam busting up all the new areas for the gardens, planting dahlias.
It's super cool to look at some of the first videos after or starting the reconstruction to now. Like, a lot has happened, and it's fantastic to see.
Yeah, I agree. What else did we show today?
We showed the new lavender bed by the cottage.
Oh my gosh, so
Prepping
many.
the new tunnel. We got the new tunnel prep for your specialty dahlias.
Yep, so many things.
Yeah, the wildflower fields are getting planted.
Perennials.
We're planting trees, perennials, like all sorts of things have been happening.
We hope you enjoyed seeing the progress that we're making here on the farm, getting everything right and in place and growing all of the goodness here at PepperHarrow.
If you're interested in growing lavender like we do, we have an online course available on our website that you can purchase.
Lots of people ask what the secret to our success with lavender is, especially growing it here in central Iowa where there's a lot of harsh conditions. We share all of our knowledge and know-how of how to successfully grow lavender in that video.
But we want to know the house. I want the house painted all white. Jen wants black accents on the trim. What do y'all think? You'll usually side with Jen, but I just want a pure white house. Was thinking maybe just black trim around the front door with a red door.
I want a red door,
Yeah,
for
we'll
sure.
do a red door for sure. But
Yeah.
where should those black accents go?
It's harder than you would think to like come up with these things and to decide when you're like starting with a blank slate. Like, what do I want? I don't know what I want. One thing's for sure, we know we don't want black around the windows on the trim there. We just want it very minimally, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But yes, help us out, guys. We need your help. Thank you all for your feedback from our last video. We know that you want to see lots of flower arranging and pricing, and we're going to work on those videos to make sure that you can get access to them to see how we do pricing and designs here at PepperHarrow. So more to come on that.
If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe while you're at it. And also hit the notification bell so you get notified when we have a new video come out. And we'll see you next time.
As always, thanks for joining and happy growing.